Before I get to that question, actually, what will Brics here do for the Jamaican economy? Will it do much?
It can. It can. The opportunity to network, the opportunity to raise issues, this platform of industrialized countries, but countries.
Jamaica is at a crossroads. With the rise of Brics, an economic alliance of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, some wonder if Jamaica should align itself with this powerful bloc. But is joining Brics really in Jamaica's best interest? In this video, we break down 15 critical reasons why Jamaica should never join Brics. From trade imbalances to security risks and diplomatic consequences, we'll explore how joining Brics could impact Jamaica's economy, international relations, and future stability. Stick around to find out why staying aligned with traditional Western partners may be the smarter choice. Number 15. Human rights and global reputation. Western countries prioritize human rights and democratic values, while Brics includes nations criticized for censorship, human rights violations, and aggressive foreign policies. Jamaica aligning with Brics could damage its global reputation. Maintaining strong ties with democratic nations ensures continued support for human rights, economic development, and international credibility. Number 14. Negative public perception. Jamaicans might view an alignment with Brics, particularly China and Russia, as a betrayal of traditional Western partnerships. This could lead to political instability and public dissatisfaction. Many Jamaicans prefer alignment with Western values and opportunities. The government must consider public sentiment before making any drastic foreign policy shifts. Number 13. Potential loss of preferential trade agreements. Jamaica benefits from trade deals like the Caribbean Basin Initiative with the US and the Economic Partnership Agreement with the EU. Joining Brics could put these agreements at risk, leading to increased tariffs and loss of preferential access to key markets. Jamaica's economic interests are better served by maintaining current trade relationships rather than pursuing uncertain Brics deals. Number 12. Uncertain future of Brics. While Brics aims to challenge Western dominance, it faces internal conflicts, such as border tensions between India and China. Jamaica could be joining an organization that lacks cohesion. The instability within Brics means there is no guarantee of long-term benefits. Aligning with such a bloc could expose Jamaica to unnecessary risks without guaranteed advantages. Number 11. Currency and banking risks. Brics is working on a de-dollarization strategy to reduce reliance on the US dollar. However, Jamaica's economy is deeply tied to the US dollar, and shifting to a Brics-led financial system could destabilize the Jamaican economy. Foreign exchange risks and limited banking partnerships with Brics nations make such a shift a risky proposition for Jamaica's financial sector. Number 10. Weak regional support. Most Caribbean nations align with Western institutions like the Organization of American States, OAS, and CARICOM's partnerships with the US and EU. Jamaica joining Brics could isolate it from regional allies. This could create friction within CARICOM and reduce collective bargaining power. Maintaining strong regional ties is crucial for Jamaica's diplomatic and economic stability. Number 9. No clear economic benefits. Jamaica's economy is heavily based on tourism, remittances, and exports to the West. Brics membership does not necessarily provide clear economic advantages to outweigh potential losses from the West. Unlike Brics nations with large industrial bases, Jamaica's small economy may not benefit significantly from Brics partnerships. Maintaining trade relationships with the US and EU offers a more stable path to economic growth. Number 8. US military protection and regional security. Jamaica benefits from US security cooperation, including counter-narcotics operations and disaster relief. If Jamaica joins Brics, it may lose key security support from Western allies. The US has historically provided military aid and disaster response assistance that Brics nations are unlikely to match. Weakening these security relationships could leave Jamaica more vulnerable to transnational crime and natural disasters. Number 7. Political ideological differences. Jamaica is a democratic nation, while Brics members like China and Russia operate under authoritarian regimes. Aligning with Brics could raise concerns about supporting nations that oppose democratic principles. Jamaica's diplomatic stance has long favored democracy, human rights, and transparency, values that might be compromised if it aligns with Brics. Such a shift could damage Jamaica's international reputation and partnerships. Number 6. Chinese debt trap concerns. China has provided loans to developing nations, sometimes leading to excessive debt burdens. Jamaica already has significant Chinese loans, and joining BRICS may deepen dependency. The fear of a debt trap arises from loan agreements that could force Jamaica to cede control over key infrastructure if unable to repay. Rather than increasing reliance on Chinese lending, Jamaica should focus on sustainable financial partnerships. Number 5. IMF and World Bank support. Jamaica relies on financial aid from institutions like the IMF and World Bank for economic stability. These institutions provide low-interest loans, debt management support, and technical assistance. BRICS Alternative, the new development bank, lacks the capacity and influence of the IMF and World Bank. If Jamaica distances itself from these organizations, it may face higher borrowing costs and fewer financial safeguards, increasing economic vulnerability. Number 4. Risk to remittances. Remittances from the US, Canada, and the UK contribute billions to Jamaica's economy. If Jamaica joins BRICS, Western financial restrictions could disrupt these crucial funds, impacting millions who rely on them. Sanctions or banking limitations could make it harder for Jamaicans abroad to send money home. Since BRICS nations do not contribute significantly to remittances, Jamaica would not find a suitable replacement, putting economic stability at risk. Number 3. Trade imbalance with BRICS nations. Jamaica imports significantly more from BRICS countries than it exports, leading to a trade imbalance. China alone exports billions in goods to Jamaica, while Jamaica's exports to BRICS nations remain minimal. Increased imports could harm local industries, reducing competitiveness and leading to job losses. Meanwhile, existing trade agreements with the US and EU provide preferential market access, which Jamaica could lose if it shifts focus to BRICS. Number 2. Potential US sanctions. Aligning with BRICS could expose Jamaica to US sanctions, which have historically crippled economies like Venezuela and Cuba. Restrictions could impact trade, investment, and access to the US financial system, which is critical given the US is one of Jamaica's largest trading partners. Banking restrictions might also affect remittances from Jamaicans abroad, a major economic lifeline. The risks of such sanctions far outweigh any potential economic gains from BRICS membership. Number 1. Strong ties with the West. Jamaica has historically maintained close ties with Western nations, benefiting from trade agreements, security partnerships, and financial aid. Joining BRICS could jeopardize these relationships, leading to diplomatic and economic consequences. The Commonwealth Connection also provides scholarships, trade benefits, and political support, which BRICS may not replace. Additionally, Western financial institutions like the IMF and World Bank offer structured lending programs, ensuring economic stability, which could be at risk if Jamaica aligns with BRICS. Jamaica's best interests lie in maintaining strong ties with its Western partners rather than joining BRICS. The risks of sanctions, trade losses, and weakened security outweigh any potential benefits. Jamaica should focus on strengthening existing alliances to ensure long-term stability and economic growth.
And the United States have had a very long and strong relationship, particularly on the people-to-people side of things. From a government-to-government perspective, Jamaica and the United States have shared values and ideas. We're both strong democracies. And in an era where democracy is not necessarily the inevitable state of nations, it is important that democracies work together to strengthen their partnerships and to explore ways in which we can help each other